Hey guys, what's up? So today I want to talk about being vegan and being passionate about being vegan and trying to figure out the difference between being a pushy vegan and being helpful and just kind of everything like in between there. So I've been plant-based or vegan, whatever you want to say, for almost 2 years now, and since the beginning until now, my thoughts have kind of adjusted and changed and stuff over that time. With that said, where is basically the best line? And I've talked about this in the past, but basically I first initially changed over to being vegan for health reasons, and then after that trailed in the finding out more information about what they do with the animals and how it affects the planet and stuff. And now I'm vegan for several different reasons. But there's always a point to be made between something. If somebody says, I don't really care about my health, okay, well, do you care about animals? If somebody says, I don't care about animals, I care about my health, or I don't care about any of that stuff, but I want my kids to have like a good planet. So there's always something that if somebody says they don't give a shit about, there's another way to attack it and kind of, give information. So with that said, on this channel, if you guys have been watching for a while or if you guys look through my videos, I try to really help and send a message in various different ways, meaning just like everybody's an individual and everybody is special and different, we all learn differently and we all care about things and will take things in different ways. Some people get very offensive and on the defensive immediately, very, very quickly with things, and that's just who they are. Some people get offended about things. Some people are very open-minded and they're willing to learn and listen and look at other views. I try to give a little bit of everything. If you guys notice, some of my videos are very mellow, very positive, very upbeat, very uplifting, just, mild information, and then some are hardcore. They have some graphic images, and it's hardcore, look, this is no bullshit, I'm not fucking around with this video, this is how it is. And it really depends on my mood. I've seen a lot of different, people that are, vegans and activists and passive, mild, and from every range of type of vegan people that you can see. And I understand and I get all of every part of what people are doing. Meaning I understand and can, understand the people who are eating plant-based and being vegan themselves, but they don't want to be pushy and they don't want to intrude and they don't want to be invasive on other people's, thoughts and opinions and what their choices are. I also understand the other drastic side of people trying to really get the message out, because with that part of it, the really hardcore part of it, sometimes it comes off very aggressive and very demanding in things to people, and a lot of times it just turns people off. Rather than them wanting to listen, sometimes they just shut down and they're like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, and then they just stop and they just don't want to listen. And that's where I try to basically, cut that part off, because I want to get the message across and I want to provide information and I want to do all these things, but I don't want it to get to a point where somebody just completely closes me off because they've immediately gotten on the defensive. For me, I want to basically make different videos and different ideas and thoughts of stuff that will basically try to grab everybody's attention in different ways. So if you don't like an aggressive video, well, I've got a real mild video. If the mild video doesn't get it in your head and doesn't put it in there, go watch one of my aggressive videos that shocks and awes you. The other thing too is where people get so passionate about things, and it's really no fault of their own. It's just they start to learn more and they start to see more and understand more, and they become very passionate about it because animals are being slaughtered and tortured and all kinds of stuff, and they cry. They will cry and they will whimper and they will be scared and huddled in a corner and do all these different things because they're frightened and they're scared. But they're not actually standing up and saying, hey, excuse me, sir, could you please not electrocute me and basically skin me alive, or throw me into a slaughterhouse and shoot a fucking, pellet or a bullet or something straight into my head or slit my throat. An animal can't really speak up for themselves. So a lot of the people that are getting very aggressive, they're like, hey, animals are not speaking for themselves. They can't stand up and say anything and fight for their own rights. So somebody else has to do it. And that's where some of these other people are coming from, and they're saying, look, we have to be the voice, because they they can't do it. So for you guys, and to try to get the message really out, I really try to do all kinds of different videos, and I find at times that I get very passionate and I will like kind of jump on something and say something because I'm in that moment, and my moods go all over the place sometimes where I'm more mild and sometimes where I'm just like, dude, this is fucking how it is, you know. And I make so many videos between this channel and on my other regular like main vlogging channel that you guys are going to see part of all of it. So depending on my mood, that's kind of what you guys get. So I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below. I want to know what your guys' ideas are as far as people being really pushy, people being informative and educational, and what works best for you guys. And I'm probably pretty sure that I will see all kinds of comments of people saying, I just like the educational part, because I will come to my own conclusions and find out that it's bad for myself. And then others will say, I want to see the hardcore, bad, gross, scary, sad footage to shock me into like thinking something different. Because we all learn differently and everybody takes things differently. So where's the line, or is there a line? Share this video with, you know, others and friends and family and stuff, that if they're curious about people saying, oh, all vegans are pushy and all vegans want to shove shit down your throat and stuff. No, it's just the big part of it is I wish somebody would have told me and come to me, and I would have been receptive to more information a long time ago. I didn't change over till I was 36, and it was from misinformation and nobody getting the message to me soon enough or fast enough. Otherwise, I maybe would have changed, you know, sooner. It's just the information that's out there, it's such a quiet thing. People don't want you to know about it. People don't want you to see it. There's no glass walls at a slaughterhouse. People don't tell you what's going on behind the scenes of how you got the fur, or how your meat got to your table, or you just don't hear of anything like that. Fortunately, in today's day and age, we have so much information and availability to information, whereas it was a lot different 20 years ago and stuff, where we barely even hardly had the internet or didn't have the internet, and the information was hard to come by. It was difficult to come by. Now people can spread the message, people can get their ideas out there, and people can find the right information and not be owned by all these huge industries and companies that basically have the money to put the commercials out and put the billboards out and stuff like that. I'd love to hear what you guys think, and thank you guys for watching. Spread the message, and we'll talk with you guys later. Okay.